We'll just wait for some people to come in. The live, of course, as you can see, zoom a bit, there's only one tent. So from 9 to 1, my persistence, I reckon it's my persistence, because they were getting fed up, weren't they? Every time I came, they were getting more and more fed up. And I think that's how you're going to get rid of if you've got any tents in your area, this is how you get rid of them. You've got to keep coming. You've got to keep coming. You know, some auditors, and they just come and go, and they don't come back, or they come back another time. I've been here persistently, and I've got to know all of them. That's the thing. And yeah, they're very, very cunning people. They make out to be really nice people. That's how you that's how you get rid. But I say that I'm going to turn it down now because I don't want to get on. I'm saying that in a nice way, because try to give them somewhere else to go, if you know what I mean. That's all I'm just trying to say. I don't think staying outside the council is a very good idea. It's not going to get them anywhere. And these guys have been a bit nasty to me, so I really don't have any nice thing to say about them. But I'm a nice guy, so I don't go off on one. But it's really good news, this. It's absolutely fantastic news for me anyway. It's got to be. I mean, I'm claiming that. It was my persistence that's paid off here, and we'll just wait and see what happens. Now I've got some other news as well. There's a COVID van round the front there, and I'm gonna continue this live and try and get an interview with the guy. But I don't want to go too close, if you know what I mean. But we'll get an interview with the guy, because I'm not going to get an interview with anyone here, am I? So I might as well do two things at once. But this is absolutely fantastic news, guys. It really is. From 9, remember there's 9. I'll keep repeating this so people understand what this is all about. There was 9 tents here at one point. Now there's only one. And even the migrants told me that, and other people told me that it would take around about, 7 or 8 months for them to move on. Not in Trafford. So it's great news. And I'm absolutely delighted with this news. But I don't think anyone's in there now. I don't know, maybe there is, but they're certainly not coming out. And he's on his own now, so whoever's in there, or will be in there, will be a little bit more frightened now. Will be less inclined to be the way they were to me. If you look on my videos, they became a little bit nasty to me. That's because persistence is paying off. This is how you do it, guys. I see auditors. They come and go, don't they? You've got to keep coming. If you want something happening, you've got to keep coming. Persist. Keep going. Don't give up. That's how you do it. If you want to get rid of these guys, that's how you do it. They get fed up. You get so fed up of seeing you, they just remove their ass. So So that's how you do it, guys. But it'd be great to see one of these come out, though. It really would be good to see. Yeah, it'd be great to see it. This is Trafford Council there, you see. They're open, but this is why I've got to put it down like that. So nothing happening other than that. So I might as well go to the COVID van. Shall we go to the COVID van? Yeah. We'll go to the COVID van. We're gonna have a chat with the COVID man. Just before we do that, we'll go round the back here just to have a quick look. So we've got some water there. That could be Mohammed's shoes, you know. We've got some goo there as well. Some whatever that is, I don't know what that is. A load of cardboard there. But I don't think anyone's there today. But who knows, man? Not exactly Nikes or Adidas, are they? Fucking hell. And you've got some grub on. You can see some grub on the front door there. Ugh. I want to knock on that door. So no one's going to come out today, I don't think, because I'd be a bit frightened, be a bit scared, because he won't want to be nasty to someone now. So they get battered. So there you go, guys. It's great news. I'm absolutely delighted with what's happened, and my persistence has paid off without question of just absolute delight. But we're going to go and see the COVID man now, if he's still there. That is, I think he is still there. This is going to be good fun. I've got to talk to someone today. So we'll go into the COVID van. The COVID-19 van. Yeah, he's still there, which is good. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed today. Might even sound that way because my drone isn't working. So I'm a little bit pissed off with it, if you know what I mean. But there you go, part of life. So let's head towards the COVID and flu van. So there's Pride in Trafford today, or maybe all week actually. So if you're into Pride, that's what you do. I don't know what do people do these days. I don't know. Well, this place here, Sultan, looks really, really nice actually. I went past it, and it smelled too good, man. So there's the COVID van. So look, he's blowing his nose. He blew his nose then. Oh, he's going now. I don't want one, no. Don't want one. You shouldn't even be here, mate. There is no COVID. Maybe you got it because you've been blowing your nose. Ew, this guy's going to get giving people vaccines and he's blowing his nose. I don't understand that. All right, mate.
Yeah, everything okay?
Yeah. I'm just doing a good video for you, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, of course not.
You're all right with that?
Whatever, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah. So you know the statistics and all that. There's not a great deal of COVID about these days, is there?
No. Well, there's some areas.
Can I put you on the video?
I wouldn't imagine so. No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm a volunteer bus driver for the NHS.
Oh, so right,
all
okay.
I'm doing is trying to do my best. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
So I prefer you not.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
If you don't mind.
Yeah. You don't mind your voice being on, obviously. That's all right, isn't it?
No, but I understand that you.
Okay, like that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, cool.
I was saying I understand the different. Like there's different people with different opinions and that about it and that, so and that's all up to them and they choose whether to come or not come and all that sort of
So how many people have you got in today then?
Today we've got about 26, 27.
Really? Wow. That's quite a lot then, isn't it? People are still a bit concerned. So would you say that was people are still a bit concerned by it?
Are you taping me?
No.
No.
Do you want to have a look?
No.
He's pointing on there, mate.
Yeah.
Because I won't do that to you, man. If you don't want it, that's...
No, like I said, if...
I'm not that tough
it's hard really, to be honest with you, from my point of view.
Yeah, so I'm not putting people in it.
Yeah. It's hard for me from my point of view, because I have my own feelings about it, but I volunteer for the NHS, and it has saved some people. My brother and my auntie died of COVID.
Really?
Yeah, so I have my brother who was only 60.
Sorry about that, man.
Yeah, 63, who died, and my auntie, which is young.
It is.
My auntie was 93, which is different. You know what I mean?
Still the same, isn't it?
But the reason whether it was COVID or not, you never. There's other
I was going to come on to that.
complications in that. You never know.
Do you know? That's a good point.
Yeah.
I was going to come on to that. I know this for a fact, right? And I know this through a care worker, a woman, 35 years of doing the thing. And she told me, she said, most of the elderly people were given midazolam and morphine, right? The midazolam is an end-of-life treatment, right?
Right.
And she said that everyone was given that,
Right.
and it was labelled as having COVID on the death certificate.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
I've
heard it, but I ain't heard about monoxidil and all that. But I've heard that some people were put down as COVID when other people thought they weren't COVID. Do you know what I mean? But
did you know about the do not resuscitate? Did you know anything about that?
Yeah.
Even today, and this is the doctor told me as well, which I was very pleased about actually. Mate. I was very pleased about that. The doctor even told me. People even now don't know that they've got DNR on their label, whatever it's cards or whatever it is that they use.
But that should be in sight on the bed, shouldn't it? So
yeah, but
surely if I'm visiting my brother and it says DNR, I know he's
a lot of people won't look at that though.
Right.
It's true. Yeah. They won't look at it. You see whoever, a relative, you're not going to look at the bloody cards, right? I mean, most of the time they're not on the bed anyway. I've seen that many times. It's not always on. It's not always there. But you don't look for that, do you? You're looking for you.
Yeah, but I knew that my brother's one didn't say do not resuscitate. I knew that it was like that we wanted resuscitation and all of that. So.
Well, a lot of people, even now, they don't know him. That's the.
And like I say,
But then they were calling if they.
Have you had yours done? Have you had
No,
yours?
no,
You won't. And the other thing is this: what you've got, how I see it, and I'm just a basic person. Like I said, I volunteer, so it's.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, you're doing a good job, man.
I don't actually do it, but.
Oh right, so you're just giving information, guidance, and that. It says vaccinate.
No. There's a vaccinator that does it.
Oh, so right, someone else is
doing it. There's a vaccinator. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm an ex-football coach.
Oh,
but I'm doing something.
Me too as well. I'm a goalkeeper coach, me.
Oh right, okay. Who's that for?
Oh well, I was up freelance. I used to go round to the football.
Oswald Road. Clubs?
Any. I didn't go. No, I didn't. I wasn't with a club.
No.
I was
just. Went round
I went around. I just offered my services. I did me coaching certificates.
Yeah, I'm an A license, an FAA license coach.
Brantingham Road.
Pro license coach. So I worked at Crew Alexandra, Man City.
Oh yeah, you're a different standard, mate. I wasn't that fucking great, but you know what I mean. Like I was a goalkeeper coach.
Just for me, for instance, I've only ever had one flu injection in my life. I had it and it fucking made me sick. I never had another one again. But I'm alright because I'm never ill. And it's alright for us that aren't never ill. Some people are ill, like my missus is fucking ill all the time. So
it's all on the immune system, isn't it? Immunity.
Some people are lucky, some people ain't lucky. Why do I get cancer and someone else don't get cancer? Why do they get it and I don't get it? Who fucking knows
Yes, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen, do we? Around the corner, you just don't know, do you?
But no, I get it from all sides. And what I don't like though is when people stand there and start shouting and all of that, and all that. Because I don't.
Have you had that?
Yeah, loads.
Sure.
Yeah. So and they're aggressive and all of that. And like I just say, look.
Well, you're on here just to just drive, aren't you?
Yeah, but even
I'm telling you, a goalkeeper coach.
Me and you have had a conversation about it. I respect your opinion. You've respected my opinion. Fine.
And that's how it should be.
And it's up to you. And it's up to the other people.
That's right. Absolutely.
But I get you taking the thing and saying what you want to say and then posting it as however you want it, which would be negatively about people still having it done. So
I wouldn't say I'm not that type of guy.
All right. Okay.
I'm not going to say you can do whatever you want. I've got my own opinions. But I'm not going to drill it into somebody else.
That's the thing.
I'm factual based, mate. My content, everything is factual based. I don't.
So what is your site that you do and everything then? What?
This is on YouTube. You're live now.
Right.
But you're not on it.
Right. Okay.
And I'll tell you. Well, you're on it now.
Hey.
Well, that's interesting, guys. Interesting fellow. There is that. He wanted an injection.
Eh?
Did he want?
He's got to be 75 and over. So it's only a very
Oh, is it?
small cohort.
Right,
It's
that's
only a
interesting.
very small
Cohort.
Yeah, cohort. That's all right.
Yeah, shit.
Cohort.
Cohort.
That's
With
it.
a-
I
with
knew
a
it
H.
was something like that.
It's all like that.
I want an
Cohort.
haircut like him as well, by the way.
It's like Eminem. Innit? Bloody hell.
Yeah, do you remember Eminem now?
Yeah. Marshall Mathers.
You're that old, are you?
Well, I'm not going to go on about my age. Though.
Like
I love the 80s music, but I'm not going to say any more.
Yeah. No, so so you put on YouTube, and then what do you talk about? Just general things, or
Mine is about, general things, but mine is about the migrants. The persistence there used to be 12 tents there outside Trafford Council there.
Yeah.
And I've been coming every single Wednesday and Thursday or something like that.
Yeah.
Consistently. And I'm going to get them off that.
So do you support the migrants, or
No, I don't.
you're against them? You're anti-migrants, right?
But I do it in a way because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to change that.
No.
No one's going to change that on me.
No.
So because I'm a nice guy, I'm not going to go up there and give them loads of shit. I've actually tried to treat them. I've given them some, biscuits and stuff, drink.
Yeah.
Tried being nice to them.
Yeah.
Obviously, at the end, they got pissed off with me because. But persistence really does pay off. And I was telling these guys, persistence really does pay off because now there's only one tent. And they got fed up with me because I kept on coming. Oh, he's here again, he's here again. You could see that they were getting really fed up with me.
Yeah.
And
but you obviously you can't legally move them on. They must have been moved on by someone legally, mustn't they?
They may have just moved on
because of you.
Because of me, persistence. And I'm thinking that's what it is. Maybe I may be wrong, or maybe they.
I was talking to someone
actually.
He's an ex-pal of mine from London, and he was talking about a lot of the people that are ex-army, not having no money, not being looked after, bloody blah, and all that. So I said to him, well, look, I'm not being funny, but there's some people fleeing somewhere because of persecution or whatever. Just say they were. I know that I know the argument about there's people that are that are all there. It's always men on it. They're always young.
Well,
men,
it's actually really true. It's actually really true when you hear that. It's really true.
It ain't always, because there's some kids that have died that are 3 years old that have drowned as well, isn't there? That they've got their bodies brought up on the beach and all of that. That has happened.
But people, including the councils, are getting mixed up with legal and illegal migration.
So
when you're talking about
but some of the boat people have kids with them, and they drown. And they might be in the minority, but that has happened, isn't it? Or has that not happened?
I've not heard of a child being drowned.
Yeah. Well,
and every single boat that I've known about, and you might be right.
Yeah.
I don't know everything.
I'm not an expert.
No, well, I'm not either. I'm just, but I know enough.
Yeah.
And I've never seen any kids or any women on these boats. They've all been single age. 18 to 35, and every single. I mean, I go around these camps. I go to the one in Altrincham.
Yeah.
On a Wednesday, on a Thursday.
Right.
Same here, come back and forwards. And I've never seen any children. I've never seen any wife. And I asked them, I say, have you got a wife? I ask these questions. This is what it's all about. Getting information. The amount of information I found out is amazing. Yeah. Never mind the wives. They have got wives apparently. Yeah. I said, well, why are you leaving them home? What about your family? All these questions, you know. Don't get anything from them. You don't get nothing from them. But one thing I did get from them is that they're definitely on universal credit.
Right.
And they get an aspirin card. And it's a card that's like a credit card. And they even showed me. Not many people have seen that. I can hear a lot of fans.
Yeah. No, but anyway, what?
It's not many United fans, obviously.
So what I was saying was, just imagine that amongst all these hundreds or thousands of boats, there was one that had a woman on it and one that had a child on it. Just imagine that there was, right? So
I'm not saying that.
And also blokes as well, or whatever, and they're doing whatever, and they're drowning because they're trying to get to this country for whatever reason. If it was me and I was there, I'm more likely to be doing the same fucking thing because I'd want to get away as well. Who wouldn't want to get away?
Yeah, but what? They're not fleeing from persecution, though.
Well, if they weren't fleeing from persecution,
what are they fleeing for? They're fleeing because there's free money.
It's better over here.
They're getting 3-star hotels.
Like that,
Okay, they're in.
But I wouldn't want to be away from my family.
Exactly.
To be in a 3-star hotel because I'd want to be with my family wherever we were.
And that's what I've been
if
saying
you're
to
being
them.
bombed, I don't know. Look, listen. Say the Palestinians that are being bombed.
Yeah, you're getting into this camera. Do you want to get into this camera?
No.
Right.
I'll get round here.
Right, yeah. I thought I'd tell you that you're starting to get around to the camera.
No, say the Palestinians that are being. As long as it ain't being taped, you're not taping, no.
It's live, mate.
Slides. All right.
Live.
So what does that mean?
It means that you're live this minute.
All right. Well, I don't want to talk then if I'm live because
No, you're not on it.
I don't understand
No.
how I'm live. It doesn't have sound on it then, or it does have sound.
No, it's just video.
It's just video. So there's no sound on it.
I can change it.
All right. Okay.
That's
so
what I mean.
So there's no sound on it.
No, at the moment, I've blanked it out. All I've got is that, and that's it.
All right. Okay.
So you don't have to worry about it.
No. Because listen, I don't want to get into.
You've not said your name or anything.
No, but I don't want to get into aggravation with Palestinians or Jews. I'm not. You know, I've just come back from France, and there's a sign, and the sign says peace, and then it's got Jews and Palestinians on it on the flag.
Right. Okay.
In France, in Rouen. Right.
Shit.
So and it's saying peace, and I think that's brilliant. Peace to both people.
Yeah.
Like no, I'm taking their side. I'm not taking their side.
We don't get to see that, do we?
No, but it is in France. I can show you.
All right.
So anyway, me and my son said that's fucking good, isn't it? Because you ain't got to take no side. It's wrong what the Jews are doing, but also they've had wrong done to them. So whichever way you feel,
that's fair enough.
Which is, you know, so
eye for an eye, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that was the 11th.
I suppose that's the best way that Bruce Lee kind of do.
That was the 11th commandment, but they got rid of it. They got rid of it. It caused too much trouble.
I better bleeding shut up then.
No, you're right. So that's what my dad always said. Anyway, so just imagine though that there's a kid.
Talking to a kid, I don't like.
No, of course not.
Bloody hell, no trust. Not that type of guy.
So just imagine that there's a kid and a woman that's been like that drowned or whatever.
Right.
So we're going on great stuff. So we're on a boat, and we're on a boat and we're going somewhere, but the boat can only hold 20 people, and then there's more people want to get on the boat to come here, but it can only hold 20 on the boat, and when we get here there ain't enough room for everyone anyway. So what do? Do you just stop them people getting on? Because if you don't stop, I mean, what my mate was pointing out, if you don't stop them getting on, the boat sinks and you all die. So if we don't stop them coming over, then we're going to just cause ourselves a bigger problem. So somewhere along the line, we've got to stop them coming over.
So what do you recommend then?
And that's the thing. I'm not clever enough to know.
Well, you're a bloody coach, you're a football coach, so you must be clever.
But I'm not clever enough.
Well, I mean, you must have some idea.
Fucking no idea, honestly.
It's one of them, isn't it?
I think you've got to somehow try to. If it's going to bring everything down, you've got to stop it. But it's a real moral maze, as in who do you stop, who do you keep, and who don't you keep? Do you know what I mean? And I don't know. What I do know is
keep them all,
fucking politicians are earning money out of it all the time. That's what I do know. Is whether they're Labour or fucking Conservative, someone's got a tap of money that's coming into them, and they're fucking earning millions doing it.
Yeah.
That's what I.
There'll be money to.
There'll be money in it somewhere.
And of course, the big gangs as well. They're making a cut as well.
Yeah,
there's something.
You know, someone will be financing them that's a politician somewhere or another. Because them fuckers, who trust them?
I don't give a fuck.
Do you know what I mean?
Fucking. They come to your door trying to get your vote, don't they? And they're saying, "Oh, we'll do this for you." Oh, yeah, we'll do this or that, and they don't do it, do they?
I think they
never do anything what they say, do they?
Well, it's funny. It was a great question time last night. And they had someone on there, they had a black lad on there actually, who was talking about social mobility and all that type of thing about, you know, and what he said was, you've got Conservatives there, you've got Labour there, and they just keep saying, them lot over there have done it for 14 years, and then them lot are saying, well, you're doing it wrong now. So, okay, so put aside that and that, who's going to fucking sort something out and do something? It's their fault. We're here because of them. They're not doing nothing.
I know.
And it's like that.
Blame game.
And my mate said to me today, the difference with the Conservatives and the fucking Labour is the Conservatives say, we're going to fuck you. Yeah, the Labour say we're not going to fuck you, but they still fuck you. So whatever way you fuck.
It's a bit of deception, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, no joke, I mean, the Tories were fucking crap on me. 14 years of shite. Yeah. And it was getting worse and worse and worse. But I really genuinely thought Labour. I
am a socialist, I'd like to look after people, that's why I'm volunteering.
Yeah, that's a good thing,
So, whoever the people are, I'd like to look after them. And if we could look after everyone in the world, then we'd be all right. Look after everyone in the world, but we can't.
We'd be all right.
Somewhere along the line, you know. But you wouldn't want to see a fucking dog get hurt, would you?
Or
a cat or a pigeon or whatever, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you can help people, help people. But it's just fucking mad. It's just mad.
I think I as I was saying about the Tories and Labour, I was really hopeful that Labour could do something. I knew Starmer because I was giving him shit from before he was a fucking when he was an when he was a council MP or whatever it was, and I was giving a load of shit, so I might get myself into trouble. He might even, hopefully they'll all be deleted. It's a long time ago though, but I might be all right. So, but I knew that Starmer was. I'm not so sure, I was like, he's a bit of a big-headed twat, and that's the best way to put it, really.
Yeah.
And
so what is it you do then?
True, isn't it? It's a big-headed twat.
Your life is going around doing this, is it?
Well, I should be asking the questions, isn't I?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm a freelancer, mate. I'm actually a photographer.
Right, so you earn money from photography and doing this.
Yeah, this is what I do.
So this earns you money.
A little bit.
Okay.
Not a lot.
Listen, if you're earning a lot, great.
No, it's not. Honestly,
you get a better bike.
I could do with a better bike. Also,
I'm not having a go at the bike, but you could get a better one.
Yeah, I could get
one like him. Look.
Fucking hell, it'll be about bleeding $2,000 one of them. You see the size of his tyres?
No, I've got.
I mean, these guys here, or the electric bike guy, the one with the kid on it. Yeah, that'd be about $2,000 for that, wouldn't it?
Hey, listen, however you earn your money, let's say you earn your money, as long as you ain't fucking abusing kids or women or whatever, do you know what I mean? Get on with it,
I'm straight. I'm straight.
Yeah.
I'm straight with everyone. That's the way I've always been. I've never done anything. I've never even thought about that. So yeah, it's one of them, innit? But yeah, about the state of the country and everything.
Yeah.
We might as well talk about that, which makes more sense to it.
Yeah.
I'd say that we're actually fucked. I mean, in a very, very big F word.
So what would you do?
It's going to get even worse.
To make it better.
I don't know. You kick Starmer out would be the first thing, but then you've got that other.
But whoever
Angela Rayner's going to be the Prime Minister, and she's even going to be even worse.
Who would you put in? You can't trust anyone that you put in. What can we actually do, us poor people?
I've got nothing but.
So us poor people, fuck whatever happens.
No, I think we could do something, but I think that we're not used to doing anything. We need to come together. We need to gel together, and I don't know, get some kind of movement going.
Who do we gel together with?
Well, this is it.
Yeah.
We'd have to get there's a protest on. I think it's this weekend actually in Manchester, in London.
Right.
And that's what we need. When you got the protest, get everyone's name.
Yeah.
Get everyone, number, email address, whatever they want to give, even social media, it doesn't matter. Get everyone together, put it on a list, and from every single place, and then you contact them, and we're going to come to another event. We come to another event, and then along the way, you've gone to about 4 or 5 events. Then you start to get to know each other.
Yeah.
That's how you start it.
So
and then everyone together
are you saying? You'd like
from different areas.
Another party of poor people to run the country, or?
Yes, I think that's the only way, because we know what it's like. When you go into the bubble, when these politicians, they don't know what's fucking happening. No. That's why they're doing what they're doing, because they don't know. They think they know, but they don't. People that's in it, that knows about it.
So what?
It makes sense. It's the only thing I can think of.
For me,
other than free doner kebabs, would be quite nice, wouldn't it? From him.
There's a few books you can read, and I'm not saying you can't read or anything like that, and you're more educated in this science than I am, because I'm just a bus driver. But there's some books you can read about the power of geography, the power of the flag, and stuff like that. Yeah. In these books, in the end, what are we going to do? We ain't got fucking nothing. We don't produce nothing. We ain't big enough to make anything. What can we sell that's any good?
I won't say that we're all like that.
Eh?
I wouldn't say we're all like that. Would you say everybody's like that?
No. This country.
Oh, the country.
What have we got that we could? Listen, we've punched above our weight since the Second World War. Yeah, above our weight we've punched.
We're too used to it. Good.
But what have we got? What has the country got? So if you look at,
we're not used to it.
If you look at Egypt and stuff like that, there's a problem, because the water Egypt gets come from Somalia. So that's the geography bit. So it comes from Somalia. Somalia cut off the water. Egypt don't get no water. They'll go to war over it so that the water comes down to them.
Well, they would try and get water from another source, wouldn't they?
But there ain't enough water to go down to Egypt that comes through the mountains in Somalia, which is 600 mile away or 1,000 mile away.
Most of the
Somalia's stop it. They're saying the water belongs to them because it runs in their country. So they dam it and keep it all with them.
Well, they're entitled to do that, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Well, whose water is it? Listen, aren't we just all humans? Aren't we just members of this planet, all of us, the same. Why the fuck can't I go where I want to go without having a passport? Why can't I just go in the world? Is it your? Why is it?
Control.
Why does it belong to the Russians? Why does it belong to them? We're
Control.
all humanoids, aren't we? Why can't we just go where we fucking want? Why
Control.
don't we do what we want to do? Because they don't. Because they're like that, and someone's earning money out of you doing
Probably,
something.
yeah. It's more to do with control. I mean, it's going to get worse. I mean, you look at the what's going through now. Starmer's putting things through. The Labour Party is putting things through under our noses.
Yeah.
You know, these bills, all these rights and things.
Yeah.
They're doing right now. They're doing. There's about 3 or 4 that's gone in bills that none of us know about.
Right.
And the media, mainstream media's not helped us.
But they must know. You're saying we don't know about it because we don't look. We must be able to go and look what the bills
If
are
the
in
mainstream-
Parliament. Surely, they can't pass a bill without us knowing what the bill is.
No, it has to go through first. It goes through Parliament, then it goes to the laws.
It gets a vote
yeah.
in the Parliament,
Yeah.
then it gets a vote in the laws.
Yeah.
So if we wanted to know, we would know. But we can't be fucking bothered. We're too busy helping each other.
Can't be asked.
Well, I don't know about can't be asked.
I think that's what it is. We can't be
I
bothered.
drive this 7 days a week. No, in the winter I drive it 7 days a week. At the moment I drive it 2 or 3 days a week. Yeah. So I do what I can for as far as I'm concerned for the community to help the NHS.
That's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing.
Do you know what I mean? So it's not that I'm sitting on my arse doing nothing, but I can't see what I can do. What, we're going to have a revolution? Is that what we want to do? Do we want a revolution?
We're going to have
And if we are going to have a revolution, I don't mind having a revolution.
We're heading
by
for
the
civil
way.
war.
Yeah. Someone else told me that we're heading
We are
for
heading
civil war.
for civil war.
That's fine. I don't mind going to war.
Starmer's making it possible.
Yeah, but I don't want to go to war unless I'm going to get something out of it. So what are the people that are going to get
That's
me
warfare.
to line up with them going to get out of it? What am I going to? So if I'm
That's
on your
warfare,
side
man.
against them, what am I going to get out of it? Like, are you going to give me
You're
money,
getting nothing out of
for
it.
going to war?
No, no. Well,
So
you
why
might
are these
do.
people going to
might
go
get
to
a
war?
few quid out of it,
Yeah,
mightn't you? 10 quid or something, and you
No, we might get
packet of Christmas.
So, how can, like, seriously, what are we going to get out of going to war? What's it going to solve? All it's going to wind up is
War's not solving
I'm
nothing.
going to wind up in jail, I would imagine, if I go to war.
You go to war, you got to kill people,
If I
haven't you?
riot, if I do anything like that, I'm going to wind up with a problem, aren't I?
But you might wind up in another world. War is about death, isn't it? Oh, we got the ambulance. Not COVID. One of your COVID patients, is it? So, yeah. What I mean, if you look at the wars, the Second World War, I'm not brilliant at it, but I know quite a bit about it. And
That's what we just done. I've been and seen me.
Well, you got a telephone.
So I've done it. I've been and seen my great granddad in Amerville in France, where he got shot.
Dunkirk.
No. It was.
So I don't know it.
Yeah, no.
It's quite bad. I don't know.
Dunkirk was 1940. He got shot in 45, just before the end of the war.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
So he got done in it was after the landings, but it was around that.
Well, do you know what's that one when they was on the beaches?
That's Dunkirk.
So I was right. So I've got this in my head, right? Who decided to all them UK guys, all the Team GB, all those guys was on the beach. The commander said, just run up the beach and up this hill.
Yeah.
And every single one of them got shot.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Where's the thing now? In this day and age, there'd be an inquiry, wouldn't there?
Yeah. Well, we went to the Somme battleground, where 60,000 people died in one day. Like the worst ever loss of life for the British Army. 60,000 people one day.
Where was that?
The Somme.
The Somme. Battle of the Somme.
Battle of the Somme. Yeah.
Shit.
There's passion
I've heard
down
about
and
it,
all
but I don't know
that.
about it.
We went to the Somme exhibition.
Shit.
So
60k.
Yeah.
Fuck.
60,000, the worst ever loss of life.
Jeez. What for? For absolutely fuck all because of that German.
That's my son with the grave.
Oh, I'm making sure.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
So that's my son with the grave that we just got back from France.
You can see a few of those graves in the cemetery, Brooklyn Cemetery. Did you know that? Sale.
All most cemeteries have
got them white. 22. It's all 22 and 23-year-olds.
That's
isn't
part of the Somme museum. That is with different people that fought in it. What was I looking for the for France. I was just talking to you about.
That guy in the red looked like he was from Zulu. The film Zulu, wasn't it? that was a big battle as well, wasn't it?
That's the RAF museum down in Folkestone.
I'm
so we went there on the way. We just got back from it all. Do you know what I mean? Sure. So we was at Cressy. Have you heard of Cressy? The Battle of Cressy?
No.
Right. So that's when the archers killed all the French nobility. Right. So the archers, us poor people, killed the French nobility.
When was that?
The English, 1435,
I
think. Yeah, a long while. But there was Cressy and Azincourt, which I'm interested in as well. There were two battles that we won out in France for our King John. So sure. I can't think what was I looking for about France. I was telling you about it when I can't think. Don't know. Head's fine.
It don't matter.
Head's gone.
Well, you got loads of pictures there. Flipping it.
Yeah. No, it was good. That's the train, what they signed.
Have you ever been to...
That's the train that they signed the peace, the surrender. The Germans signed it in 1918.
On the train?
On the train. It was signed on the train, the surrender just outside the...
And that was in 1946 or something?
No, that was in 1918. They surrendered First World War. They're the Germans, yeah. So they signed the surrender. Hitler then took them back in 1940 when the French surrendered. And made them sign it on their train.
Fucking hell.
And then they took the train back to Germany, blew it up in 1945.
Was an absolute piss take, isn't it, sometimes.
Terrible.
It's one of them things. But there's one last thing we're talking about war. It's interesting. What's that thing was talking? Poland, Auschwitz.
Yeah.
Have you ever been there?
My son has. I haven't. So my son has been.
That's one in your bucket list. It's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
But that is one place I'd really like to go. Yeah. Fucking hell! What they did to them women as well? Because I've read it on the. You've got a website, haven't they?
Yeah. All of that is just terrible.
Bizarre. I mean, it's not even warfare. That was it. It was just torture.
Yeah.
Imagine
it's
warfare
amazing
is torture,
that both Hitler and the bloke who ran Auschwitz turned around and said, we're looking for an Aryan race where you're 5'10", I think it was. You've got to be 5'10", blonde hair, blue eyes, bloody blah. And he's standing there, fucking 2'6" with a moustache. It's like Turkish smoking for Christmas, that.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man.
That's me in Rouen as well. That's he sat there.
Oh wow, cool.
That's in the thing at the front.
You ever been to San Francisco?
I haven't. No, I've been to America, but not San Francisco.
So that's another thing. Mind going to that jail, you know, that Alcatraz.
Oh right, yeah.
Always wanted to go to Alcatraz.
Yeah.
I better hurry up because
I think it's a long way on the bike.
A bit longer way on the bike. Yeah, bloody hell.
Anyway.
No, it's the manager in it. Was it? What's this from? Fucking hell. The Prime Minister, the President, Donald Trump, innit? Because that is called Donald Trump. He's trying to get that to be another prison, isn't he? So better bloody. That's what I'm saying. Better bloody her up with my bucket list.
Was you here last week taking some pictures as well? I think I saw you last week. There was two of you though.
No, there's only one. There's only one.
There was two. But anyway, we're back next Wednesday if you want to.
Next Wednesday, I'll come and visit.
What's your name?
Peter.
Peter, good to meet you.
Oh, we'll do that.
Do that.
Better do that. Because that's what they told us to do, isn't it? I thought, at least I'm doing something right. It's good to speak to you, man.
See you later. Take care.
You're an interesting guy, man. Take care, fella. See you again next week. See you, mate. So there you go, guys. That was very interesting, wasn't it? He didn't give me his name. I forgot. I'm just so tired, man. I just wanted to get out of there. Talking about the war and everything. I'm flipping it. It got me a little bit bored, actually. I was starting to fall asleep. I've not really had much to eat today either, so I'm a bit kind of grumpy in that way. Well, that was a very interesting meeting. I must admit, I've got to say that it was very interesting. I had to bring the phone down a little bit because of the kids and that. I don't want to put them on. But yeah, that was very interesting. I'm going to come back next Wednesday. He thought that alive meant he believed me about the speech thing. Like, he thought that it was all muted. So yeah, it's quite interesting what he was saying about the migrants. I needed to keep getting a drink because I keep going dry. My mouth goes dry really quickly. I nearly gave him a real name. Oh my god, that was so close, but I was so pleased with myself, the fact that I didn't give him a real name. So I'll have to remember for next week. It was Peter. I'm not Peter. But I just had to do that for my own safety, really, more than anything. So we'll sit down for a little bit longer. There's the blocking gasket, really interesting kind of pub kind of restaurant thing. But I'm definitely going to look into that kebab shop over there. It looks really nice. So what we're going to do in a minute is we're going to go down there, because we might as well. We'll make it to about 50 minutes, 55, and then we'll get going. But this one has been very interesting because of that fella, that coach, a football coach. He's a pro coach, that guy. Get his name next week. So put you down now. So yeah, he was a pro coach, and that was quite interesting. So we're gonna go down there now. So you might get some people on it, but yeah, we'll let these guys go. That's School Road there. We might actually go to the thingy actually. Yeah, we'll go and see the Migrants again, I think, because that's what my channel's all about. It's not just about you know. What's that there? Oh, I thought that was some money. Could do with it. It'd be brilliant if I could find a tenner. Oh, absolutely fantastic. The guy said I was poor. I'm not poor. How does he fucking know what I am? Fucking not poor. So he was very interesting. Very interesting fella. And we'll go to try and wake up the migrant, probably the only migrant. Maybe there's two in there, you know. Maybe there's sometimes there is two in one tent. But we'll. Oh, there you go. See. Got some kids there, so I don't want to put them on. Don't want to put them on it. So there's the Bridgewater Canal. And there's the only tent. I've done a video as well, so just before I did this, like when it started going live, I did a video, so I'll put that on anyway. But yeah, I was really pleased to. Hopefully he hasn't got bloody COVID. That'll be just crap, won't it? Fucking hell. But he said, quite interestingly, said this it was only for 75-year-olds and over. And he agreed with me about the midazolam. Incredibly. But that's true, because even my doctor said all the elderly people died of midazolam, not COVID. I wonder what that. Oh, it's cricket. That's a cool little screen, isn't it? Yeah. No, you're alright, mate. I don't want to. Triban, Pinnacle. Well, that's been there for ages, man. So I'm just going to sit here for a little bit, and then we'll switch off, because I've been on live for quite a while now. I need to get I need to get home because I'm a bit tired, a bit hungry, and just keep my bike there. There you go. That's sorted out. And we'll just sit here for a little bit and review what has just happened. Really, very, very interesting. That was an interesting meeting. I must admit, I did not expect him to come out and talk to me like that. But I was kidding him a little bit. You have to do sometimes, don't you? But actually, in a public place, you've got no right to privacy. So it's tough shit. But I did to get that interview that long, I had to be a little bit crafty with it. So that's how you do it, guys. But yeah, it's really good news. Very, very good news about the migrant tent now. We don't call it migrant tents anymore, it's migrant tent. And only one, down to one. So yeah, that's got to be pretty good. Check the dog out. Cool dog. Right, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. That was a very, very good interview. Unfortunately, I didn't get him on camera. I really would have wanted to. I did get a little bit of his face on the camera. I think you saw that. So if you want to go back into the video, you can actually see who I was talking to. But he was a very nice guy, and he gave me a lot of information, and his thoughts about migrants, his thoughts about war, his thoughts about the Prime Minister, and his thoughts about this and the thoughts about that. And we just carried on, but I just got so fed up. I got a bit kind of tired about it. I just needed to go. So so there you go, guys. That was one of the best interviews I've had for a while, and I'm gonna go back on Wednesday. I'll come here on Wednesday, and we'll talk again. Hopefully this time we'll get him on the camera. Right, guys, so thank you very much for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Sorry for those that if you've been saying hello to me or doing some on the text. I can't do two things at once. Impossible when I'm talking to someone. So apologies for those that I didn't reply to. I can't, sometimes it happens like that. And please subscribe, and please like my video. This goes to videos. Please like it, because it was a good one, especially about COVID. Very, very interesting. Last words he said, it was a very small cohort of 75-year-olds and over. So that's very interesting. Why are they still trying to frighten the elderly people for them? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Right, guys, stay safe now. Bye for now. And I'll be back at just before I go, I'll be back at the migrant camp in Altrincham tomorrow. I won't be doing a live, that'll be a video. Stay safe, guys.